Hello darlings, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you're another YouTuber, let me know down in the comments and I will sub you back. Now stay safe, get your boosters, and here's the video. Hello darlings, today's video is a super easy beginner friendly glow in the dark French Fimo set, but first, it's shameless promotion time! Okay y'all, our card grabbers are here. They are one of a kind. They are handmade by me, and what they are used for is if you wear long or larger nails and you try to go to a gas station, when you go to pay with your card, you put the card in, but then you can't get the card out, right? Because your nails are clicking against it. You can't grab it with your knuckles because it's not going in as deep as it needs to, right? We're gonna let that one slide. So how they work is you put your card in the little clippy part and then you put that into the machine, whether it's you know, for gas or like parking meters, stuff like that. And then you're able to do what you need to do without trying to figure out how you're going to get it out the damn machine. And plus, they're super cute too. So the Kuromi, the whole card grabber glows. When it comes to the cinema rolls, the clouds glow. The background is normal. And for the queen bitch, yes, it is the word bitch with the crown on the side. And it is this beautiful coral thermal. So that's our new stuff. And don't forget to save yourself some coin using our ambassador code CherieBaby10, KF10, or Sassy10. And yeah, save yourself some dough. Alright y'all, we are going to get on to this video. So I am going to leave this at regular time. These are the set that I'm using. It comes with those colors plus a base coat and a top coat. So right now on Amazon, they are $12.99 for the set, and they do have some other sets as well that are very low priced, and I'm impressed with these glow ones. So yeah, and you can save 10% by using the code in the bottom of the screen over there. It is valid until August 31st, so buy away. So what I meant in the beginning by real time is I'm not going to speed this up. I really want to show how long it takes to make a good French nail, because it's not easy. Like, it's one of those, like, it looks easy, but it's not. Kind of like ombre gel polish, you know, baby boomer, pain in the ass, like that. So, and I know I hate saying this, but it's so true. You just need to practice. You just have to keep trying. And usually, or I can't say usually, but let me say before, I would not really worry about the smile line so much and just cover it with gems or Fimo or pearls or whatever. Because even if your smile line is like not centered or lopsided or I don't know, whatever, that is the best way to save the set, right? Because as long as you use fairly larger pieces of gems, pearls, what may have you, you'll be able to fix that smile line that you might not have been able to paint. So, you know, I've said it in multiple videos. The way that I do it is I put a dot in the middle where I want it to be the highest, and then I put 2 dots where I want the bottom part of the smile to be. Now, once I do that and I get the line the way that I want, I fill it in with the regular polish brush, just like I just did right now. And, you know, of course, you want to let it sit for a little bit so it'll self-level. And they do self-level quickly. And I know this happens to every single person, but you have a blind side when it comes to left and right. So, like, I have to really pay attention when I do smile lines or stuff like that, because one side will always swoop lower than the other. So I have to like triple check it, and here I am fixing it because, yeah. So I put it in the lamp for 60 seconds before I started drawing this outline. I have a 60-second lamp. Now I am using Beetle's liner brushes. They are marvelous, darlings. They are the best. I do have some super, super thin ones. And if you're not great at lining the outside of whatever shape nail that you have, I would suggest using one of those skinny brushes, because you can always put more on, but when you use a regular, I call it a regular thickness, but I mean, everybody has their own opinion, right? But it's definitely thicker than the little tiny brushes that I have. So these are the ones that I'm talking about. They are $3 at Aliexpress, $3 a piece, but I love them. I love them. And I mean, I think you can tell just by comparison, looking at the picture and then looking at the brushes that I'm using, you can see that they're a lot thicker. They're still thin in comparison to some other liner brushes, but those purple ones I put up there, they are my go-to when it comes to like really small stuff, really thin lines. And like I said, if you're a beginner, you want to try to use the thinnest liner brush that you have, because you end up, or at least I ended up, putting more and more on there trying to fix it, and it just was like bumpy and wavy and just a big old mess. And I know that there are all these new you know, liner polishes where it's like, you know, the gel polish with a really thin brush in it. Now, I don't got money for all that, so I put most of my money into the store, hopefully bringing you stuff that you will love, that you've never seen, and of course buy. But I know that I bought a whole bunch of crap when I first started because I was looking for the cheapest thing and not necessarily knowing what was good to put money out on and what I should have just, you know, gotten the cheap stuff from. And it's just kind of like a whole learning process. Here, I'm going to get back to the nail for a minute. I am putting a second coat on there because for me, again, when I am putting on polish on whatever type of polish, even like regular polish, like lacquer, when I pull the brush down, the top part, like where it first hits the nail, that ends up being really thin, and then, you know, I let up as I lift the brush off. So I try to do 2 coats. I'm a 2-coat girl. There are definitely polishes that I have that are 1-coat wonders that if you put 2, they will buckle all over the place. So I mean, it's just something that you have to learn and go with. But when it comes to like glow in the dark jellies, stuff like that, 2 coats, as long as you want it to be almost opaque, because a lot of times with these polishes you're not going to get opaque because it's just how, you know, it's just how it is. Like glow in the dark, it's hard to find cream glow in the dark neons or whatever, even regular stuff. So I went in on the second coat for the actual top of the nail, and then you know, I put it in the lamp and went over the outline again. Now, I only wanted to show that first nail in regular time because you see how long it took, right? About 8 minutes. And since I am using just a liner brush instead of those different color liners, I try to do like one nail completely and then go to the next nail, because otherwise you're going to be, you know, wiping in between, and that's using more stuff like, you know, the paper towels that I use and the polish itself. Rubbing alcohol is what I use to clean the brushes off. So yeah, it's just extra product use. It does take time away, but if you have multiple liner brushes, you could probably do it really easy. But I wanted to do each nail. Like I try to do it in my videos a lot, where I just focus on one nail from start to finish, at least with the painting, and then, you know, doing it. Like if I was doing a set of nails for sale, it would be a different order of things. So here I am going in again. I put the blue on, put it in the lamp, and now I'm just going around the edges. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you watch every nail, but I do want to show you. Sometimes you start out too thick and it just doesn't look good and you have to wipe it off and start again. Or it could be bumpy, you know, who knows? And by bumpy, I mean like wavy. I first started doing outlines. I love pop art nails. This is a third or fourth time of me trying to do those pop art nails. The very first time I did it, I went and showed my parents, and my dad just shook his head like, nah, that's not great at all. You need to practice more. So I practiced when I had time, and then, you know, I was finally able to put out something that looked really good. At least I thought it looked really good, so it does take practice, and I know that everyone's life is so busy because there's stuff I should be practicing, and I just don't have the time. So I'm going in on the last of the lining, and yeah, see, I put it a little thick at the beginning, so I'm going back. I would just wiped it right off and went back to do the outline, because like I said, you know, with the jellies, you have to do 2 coats at least. So I'm not gonna make you watch all the other nails because I know that first nail was so long. But it does take time. All right, let's get into the fun part now. Okay, so we're gonna skip the green. They were little green and white clouds, very cute. I think I got them from Cherie in some friend mail. Now these little bears, I got them for Halloween, right? But they came in those little sticks instead of having it already being sliced. So I had to slice it myself, and it was a hot mess, let me tell you. They were all super, super thick. So, you know, I had a hard time because I was trying to cut it with one of those like razor blade pen things. Anyways, so when it comes to Fimo, you want to try to find the ones that have the same thickness, because even if you don't cut them yourself, you're going to find that the thickness of the Fimo will be all over the place. Now I'm using my Heart with Wings Fimo. You get 3 grams for 69 cents. It's super cute. It comes with 3mm Heart with Wings and 6mm Heart with Wings. So I'm just trying to get them all on there where they won't stick up too much. You can encapsulate it using acrylic, hard gel, poly gel, even builder in a bottle, all that stuff. And if you want to build up top coat, you can. I didn't choose to do that in this one. I left it more tactile, you know, like bumpy, but not bumpy in the way that it would make me want to throw up. So I'm actually putting top coat on there, the top coat that comes with the polishes, instead of base coat. I know a lot of people apply their charms and everything with base coat because it's thicker, but I really wanted to make sure that there was no stickiness, like inhibition layer, or anything like that. So I'm putting it right in with top coat, and I'm going to go over it with top coat again to seal them all in there. And these are my little Pikachu from my Pika Fimo mix, and you get 6 grams for $1.29. Now I left this one in just because it was really cute. I wanted to do something, you know, a little off the wall. I mean, I have a bunch of Halloween Fimo, like for my own personal use. But there are only a few of these little purple eye monsters, so I really wanted to use them, and I got them on there, and I'm happy with it. Because, you know, Fimo, you can find so many different types. Like anything. So any kind of Fimo that you're looking for, at least on Aliexpress, you can pretty much find any shape and whatever color. I mean, look at green clouds, right? Who would have thought about it? But there they are. So like I said, I'm sealing everything in, and I'm making sure that the top coat is not bunching too much in between the Fimo, because it'll sit there and pool, and then it's going to look funny because it's not fully encapsulated, but there's still these areas where it's pooled and it kind of looks like it's half encapsulated. So you want to be a little careful with that. Alright, so here is the pink nail, and I'm doing the same thing. The hearts with wings, because the 6mm one, it had like a lot more sticking up. I think I ended up doing 2 coats just because it really wasn't covering it the way that I wanted it to, because the wings were kind of sticking up. If they were further up on the nail, I think it wouldn't have been a problem, but since it was in that clear area, you know, I ended up doing a couple coats. But look at this little Pikachu pyramid, whatever you want to call it. He's so cute. I was going to try to use the lightning bolt as well, but I love the little Pikachu face. Pikachu! He's my favorite. Like you can't tell, right? Okay, so here is the final result. I think they came out super, super cute. I love them. They're so cute. And of course, they glow, and they glow the colors that they are. It's not like they all glow green or like green and orange. Like they glow the colors that they are. Which you have to be careful because cheaper ones, like I said, they will only glow green or orange. But these, yeah, I was a little worried when I did the swatching video that they weren't going to glow well, but yeah, they look beautiful. And I mean, this was in the middle of the day, so it was as dark as I could get it, but yeah. So don't forget to check these out on Amazon. They're $12.99 right now, and you can use the code in the corner to save 10%. The link in the code will also be in the description box. Please come check out our website. We have all sorts of fun goodies there, including our new card grabbers. So at least come and take a look, y'all. And don't forget to use your ambassador codes KF10, SherieBaby10, or Sassy10 to save yourself 10% on your order. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's very simple and aimed at beginners, but it still is a really cute look. And I think that's about it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a marvelous day. And thanks again. Mwah.